On the day I resigned, everyone at the institute was ecstatic. Everyone except the new intern, Chloe. She had publicly boasted about being born with X-ray vision, claiming she could pinpoint the exact location of underground gold mines with a single glance. As the institute's most senior and successful chief prospector, every vein I painstakingly located after enduring harsh conditions in the field, she somehow managed to report to the institute first, beating me to the punch every time. Over time, the field crew that worked under me began to grumble, their dissatisfaction with me growing by the day. Some chief prospector she is. We break our backs out there with her and have nothing to show for it. I know, right? Look at Chloe. She's new and has already found 2 huge gold mines. Her crew got a major bonus. Listening to their constant complaints, I began to suspect someone on my team was secretly tipping Chloe off. To test my theory, I went on the next expedition alone and actually found a massive gold deposit with substantial reserves. But just as I was about to file my report, I was horrified to discover that Chloe had, once again, already registered the find as her own. My suppressed anger finally erupted. I confronted her publicly, accusing her of stealing my findings. But she turned the tables, claiming her X-ray vision had seen me skimming assets from the mines for years. What broke my heart, though, was when my own fiancé, Ethan, stepped forward to corroborate her accusations against me. In the end, I was wrongfully imprisoned and spent the rest of my life behind bars, dying without ever clearing my name. Even my parents, who tried to seek justice for me, were lured into the mountains by Chloe's design and met an untimely end. I thought that was the end, but when I opened my eyes again, I had returned to the past, to the very day Chloe first announced to the institute that she had X-ray vision. Those familiar words echoed in the conference room. Chloe stood at the podium, confidently presenting her findings on Golden Bay. The room erupted in thunderous applause, with everyone cheering for Chloe's latest discovery. The director was beaming with admiration and asked her to share her experience in finding mineral deposits. Chloe tucked a stray strand of hair behind her ear, a smug look on her face. It's all thanks to my natural gift. I was born with X-ray vision. Nothing in this world can hide from my sight. I just need one look at the terrain to know where the gold is hidden. The entire institute was swept up in a celebratory mood, but my heart sank to the floor. Memories of my past life came flooding back. At first, everyone had been skeptical of her so-called ability, but as she found one major gold mine after another, they all became true believers. No one knew that those so-called discoveries were the result of my own grueling work, toiling day and night in the field. She had simply reported them before I could, stealing the credit that should have been mine. This time, I would take back every last bit of it. Just then, Ethan, who was standing beside Chloe, noticed me frozen in the doorway. His tone was sharp with annoyance. "Mia Carter? The meeting notice went out a while ago. What are you just getting here for?" He strode over, snatched my prospecting notebook from my hands, and after flipping through a few pages, a sneer spread across his face. "Don't tell me you were eavesdropping outside. The notes in this book are identical to what Chloe just presented. You sure are a fast copier." All eyes turned to me. The room erupted in laughter, and their gazes were filled with mockery and contempt. "Mia, your team spends months in the field, and you end up plagiarizing an intern's report? I don't think you'll be keeping that chief prospector title for long. She can find a gold mine with one look, while you drag your team around for ages with nothing to show for it and then try to steal someone else's work. How can you even compare?" The biting remarks from my colleagues sent a chill down my spine, but I knew any attempt to defend myself would be useless right now. I chose to remain silent. The most important thing wasn't winning a verbal spat, but finding concrete proof that Chloe was stealing my work. I refused to believe in some magical X-ray vision that came out of nowhere. When the new round of prospecting began, I immediately requested that my assigned survey area be placed under strict confidentiality, vowing not to reveal my specific itinerary or survey direction to anyone. When Chloe found out, she immediately blocked my path, her face a mask of indignation. She raised her voice deliberately, drawing the attention of nearby colleagues. "Mia, what's the meaning of this? We're the only 2 team leads on this